Hey, it's Trevor Strnad here from the Black Dahlia murder. You're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
This is Steve Zetro Souza from Exodus, and you're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
And here we are.
Once again, episode 21. Mosh Mag.
You know, the officially legal motherfucker.
That is
man.
the legal age, isn't it? You know, love the intro still, even after 21 episodes.
I know. Hey, I just want to say, Trevor, thank you. If you guys just heard that, that was Trevor doing a new intro. That was one of it with Zet. Still loving it. We kind of bumped Donald Tardy there for just a little bit.
Just for this episode.
Just switching things around, you know, having a little change in our action. If you guys didn't hear, this is our second episode of 21.
Yeah, this is episode 21, take 2.
21.2.
Yeah.
We did this whole episode previously last night, and we both happened to fuck up.
Yeah, it's big time. Mess up.
Yeah, we really did. It's, oh my God. But you know what? We got to really think about it too, that we're only on our 21st episode and shit like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
When we get to like 300 and 400, if that shit happens, then, you know, we did fuck
Give it up.
Yeah, I know.
I think we're doing pretty good for 21 episodes.
You know what? I think we totally are, but I think our expectations are really always been really high, and I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've always looked at it as like, we do have great expectations to our shit, but
yeah.
Moving
right along.
But we just buy different equipment and we don't know what the fuck we're doing with, and so we just try.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Learning experience.
We'll do it, man. We'll do it. Okay. What we got going on? What's our number one? What we're going to talk about?
Coming from you, man. That is.
Oh, I thought it was Vinnie Paul.
Yeah, it's all about the Vinnie Paul.
Is it Vinnie Paul? Oh, the Vinnie Paul. Okay, Vinnie Paul. Okay. We're going to get into a lot of other things about Vinnie Paul, but Vinnie,
couple things.
I heard that he was buried in a actual Kiss casket. This casket, I guess, was signed by the band. I know that Gene had signed it,
of course,
and there was a picture of him signing it. But we were talking earlier, like, did they buy this for Vinnie and Vinnie then put it, or did Vinnie already have this and kind of like was
it sitting
in his game room?
It's sitting in this man cave, just chilling in the corner.
I know.
He just fell asleep in it a few times, partying.
I know. He filled it full of beer one time, and and just kind of. I always thought of it. That would be kind of cool, having like this little casket out and throwing beer in it and shit. And, yeah.
They make smaller ice chest tables that are caskets with glass tops. They make some cool stuff.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I know, but I don't think my wife would let me have that.
The room would be cool.
Speaking of my wife, oh my God, I bought this. We just had this oddity line of shit that we buy, like skulls and just weird shit. A fake eyeball, and just not a fake eye, but a real glass eye. And I bought this doll head. Okay,
is that what you calling it?
Right. It was an actual doll head. Well, I thought this thing, I saw it on eBay, and I thought it was going to be like 2 inches high, and I could stick it in the corner. It looks really eerie, and it's all like decayed a little bit, and it looks rustic. And well, when I get the goddamn thing, it's literally like a 5-inch head. It's got like Shirley Temple hair on the dang thing, right?
Yeah.
And then it comes with a podium, it looked like a candle holder podium. And I'm looking at it, my wife's going, I go, honey, I bought something on eBay. And she's like, what'd you buy? And I'm like, and I showed it to her. She just started laughing. Like, first she was scared shitless, like, what the fuck is this thing? And then all of a sudden I'm like, I bought it for our oddity thing, so no. So you know what I got to use it for now? It's going to be at my bowling league. If you guys are at my bowling league, come and look at my doll head. But it's going to be my doll head at bowling. So it's going to be like my voodoo bowling league.
You start losing a bunch.
Mascot or whatever it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to call it.
Just remember that Brady Bunch episode, I'm just saying.
I know. Dude, you want to go? You want to see something? Look.
Oh my! See, put that away. He just broke out
it's
with
for
it.
good luck.
Yeah, he just broke
I, can
out
put
with
this
the-
I have one of those little things he was just talking about right next to my desk. If it's time to change, you got to rearrange.
Yeah, that is a little different
missed-
though. Okay, go ahead.
Dude, can you imagine, man? Brady Bunch was so badass. But you got to realize that when we were doing it, like when we were young, and we are looking at all these girls and like, hey, check her out. Check out Jan. Oh,
Yeah, it
there's-
was cool when Greg got all hippied out and he had the beads in
I
his door.
know, I know. Yeah, like he was too cool for school.
He had his own room down in his dad's office.
I know.
was
Or
awesome.
no, up in the
Oh, and that's
attic.
right. He had the
Remember
attic.
that?
That's
yeah,
right. That one too.
right. I remember it was haunted, and then
That was cool.
we knew way too much of this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to Vinnie Paul. I'm sorry. We just went on a tangent. It was kind of good. I kind of liked it. Yeah. You had some other shit
So
about
anyway,
Vinnie.
So recently, Hell Yeah just released a tribute video for Vinnie Paul. We put that on our Facebook. It's pretty cool. It's called Thank You. Listen to it. It's pretty cool. I mean, to me, Hell Yeah sounds a lot like Mudvayne because of the singer. And that goes back to that thing we talked about way before, but whatever. But I think the song is just amazing, and the video's awesome. It's got a lot of Vinnie Paul drum shots and stuff. So check that out on our Facebook page. Also, in the news, Rex Brown released a complete statement regarding the death of Vinnie Paul. Now, this is what's interesting about this is this statement that he released. I actually posted on our Facebook as well. It's actually pretty nice, and it's humbling basically, and it's really heartfelt. Versus the stuff that he wrote in his book apparently were complete opposites of what he wrote here. But I mean, I think at this point,
do you know what he
gave
did? Because I'm kind of blank when it came.
I haven't read the book, so I can't talk too much on it. But I saw an interview with him, and I read an interview of his back in. There's a Loudwire interview with them where he talks about it. I think back in last year, August maybe last year. On Livewire, there was an interview with him, and he talks about how him and Vinnie Paul were. Vinnie would not talk to him or Anselmo. They were trying to get a thing together. Personally, I think that's more Anselmo than anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just always been bad blood.
But do you like when they did kind of break up? What I mean by the breakup, they just, I don't know. It was kind of really odd and weird between them all. I mean, I really think it was Phil's little fucking going off and thinking he's such a badass. I'm sorry. I love Phil's music and shit, but when I see him in an interview and stuff and he gets that, he transforms into this idiot. I'm sorry. It's just me, but I kind of look at it that way.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of him himself.
Yeah. As a singer, but no, I totally understand.
But
he's got a lot of issues though. Got a lot of drug issues.
Right. I know, but isn't that a whole thing about with I may be going there. The whole
Rob and
Heil Hitler bullshit.
Yeah,
that he
and
did.
then Rob's interview.
And then Rob's deal.
Rob
That's not
Flynn.
mine. Shit. Rob Flynn, yeah, that was his deal. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that was it, man.
But no, I I never really kind of knew what was going on. I read part of the thing that you had put down on Facebook, and it was like very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like I heard some comments from some of our friends, and they were commenting on it. It was like, and they said the same thing that you did. Like, it's a lot different from what he had said earlier. So
I think he's come to terms with himself, man. Now that they're both gone, and I think like everything else, we've all grown. And I think what I was saying earlier is that he'd mentioned that in that Loudwire that those were things that he had said. Things in the book were things from his perspective. That was his own personal opinions of it. That's his own truth, basically. Right. Even if it was to kind of shoot other people down, it's just basically he's just telling his side of the story.
Right. And that, I mean, I
Can't really shit a guy out for that, but I mean, I don't know exactly what he said, so I don't. I love him biased.
But I mean, it's kind of like my whole motto in my life. Like, if you're gonna tell someone you love them, you tell them now. That's why I tell all my friends that I love them, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not in a gay way or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I mean. I just like, don't regret anything in your life. Just go ahead and do it, and just never have regret. You know.
Exactly.
Tell people you love them if you love them. Shit, don't hold back. Anyway,
moving right along.
I know, huh? I got really deep there. Holy shit! Put your boots on, boys. Shit, it's getting deep. What else I didn't say that I just said yesterday? I was at the time I was drinking what was it? A pickle juice slush from Sonic, and after drinking it, dude, you guys gotta go try one, man.
Stop.
It is really a trip, man.
Have you seen the hot dog water slushies?
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
you probably like that too.
No.
I'll send you a video.
No.
I'll send you a video.
It's like,
Yeah, you probably
dude,
like
why
that.
don't we, dude? That is it. Why don't we make bong water slushies and like have it weed
Okay,
and like and go sell it in California? and
Somebody's
shit?
listening, going, dude.
I know.
Done.
I know.
They're mixing it up right now.
Okay.
They're
If
mixing it up
anything ever
right
comes
now.
up, well, this is kind of recorded that I had said this, so
yeah.
if you come back and
They're mixing that
so
up
don't even go there.
right
bong
now.
water
Yep,
Slurpees.
they're like, gotcha. Done.
Oh my god, that's kind of cool. Okay, Lemmy movie. What's this about this Lemmy movie?
Ah, very much. Okay, so this has got to be probably the king of all beef flicks, and I'm not in a bad way, and this is in a good way. And I say beef flick because of the people that are starring in it. And so this thing's kind of secretive as the name. The name of it's called Sunset Society. It's a new horror film. It's starring Lemmy. Yes, Lemmy from Motorhead. Dizzy Reed, Steve-O, and Ron Jeremy.
Steve-O and Ron Jeremy, yeah.
It's a horror film about some movie that takes place, and I think Lemmy's I think he is a vampire, and I think him and Dizzy
Ron
are
Jeremy.
both, and Ron Jeremy's not. Ron Jeremy is supposed to get rid of a film or something like that. Watch the trailer. I put the trailer up on our Facebook. It's pretty cool. I'll tell you what. I saw it on Amazon for sale. I don't think it's out. Of course, I don't think it's gonna hit the theaters. But it's on Amazon. I saw it on Amazon. Check it out. It was like $20 or something.
Dude, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, no,
I'm just gonna get it.
I want to
that's
check
a
it
lot,
out.
dude. It's
Yeah.
the last fucking thing of Lemmy.
Exactly.
ever.
If anything,
Jeez.
dude. Yeah, it's freaking. I think that's totally cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was watching it when you told me to go do it, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But I'm wondering if Lemmy died during the process of it, or he had already finished it, because there was a part in there like he was like his girlfriend or something was going, hey, we've got to do it for him, and Lemmy wasn't in the shot, and they did a shot of like, I don't know. You guys got to look at it. I'm wondering if it was already.
Yeah, because there's a lot. It's all hush hush. I've been searching for when production dates are. It's not
Right. I know.
And it
That's
just all of a sudden just
and
came
then all
out.
of a sudden it appears.
It just
Yeah,
dropped
and then
out.
all of a
I was
sudden
like,
and here we are talking about it.
Yeah, it's
You know what?
cool.
That's so funny. Oh my god. I don't know. I was there was this thing about Ghost. I'm just gonna say it because we were talking about it, and that Tiberius Forge. He says his band, they are metal, and I don't really see them as being metal. And that's right on the cusp of them coming out of being in the top 10 of rock, like progressional rock, on the billboards. So yeah, I'm the Ghost fan here of this little group right here of us too, and dude, I'm not considering them rock. I don't consider them metal at all anymore. And I know we have a lot of fans out there that kind of started joining us because I did do a nice review about the concert and stuff like that. Hey, if you guys ever get a chance to go see these guys, they're absolutely incredible. It's theatrical. Yeah. It is really, the sound is great and stuff like that, but their new stuff is not anything metal whatsoever. I consider part of their old stuff metal, but I don't consider their new shit metal whatsoever.
No.
Like their new album was not. Rats was a little bit okay, but I don't know. like, where do you draw the line of metal anymore? That's what just kills me. It's like it's everywhere. You know, the genres
genres
just
are
fucking here
crazy.
and there. You know, and it's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're more. I don't know, man. A couple of their songs are metal, I guess.
Right.
Are harder
Well,
than the other stuff that they play.
Right. And I know what you mean, because I kind of even look back on it. I mean, I love their old stuff. I really do. I think it's really great. But this new one, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't know what I haven't been this crazy about this album. When this album came out, I was absolutely insane waiting for this album to come out. And I'm like, oh man, I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. And then all of a sudden it got here and I'm just like, dude, what the hell? What are you making that face for? What are you doing? I seen that. Oh my God, if you could see Scott right now, he was making a little rat face.
I wouldn't.
I saw you, bitch. I saw him. Oh man, Skype. I love that Skype shit. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents on that shit. I think we're gonna talk. Oh yeah. We were talking earlier about how we feel kind of sad for these kids now that they will never have what we had.
Yeah.
And
Small club.
I mean, they're not going to have the venues we had. There's some great venues for these kids, especially out here.
Ruthie's.
But man, just like Ruthie's, yeah,
The Stone.
the Omni, Rock on Broadway,
The Mab on Broadway.
the Stone.
Stone.
You know,
Yeah.
there was even remember the Stone in Berkeley,
The one I got kicked out down on the rail in San Jose.
the rail, right? And then the farm. Remember
Farm.
the farm and shit.
There's something
And,
else down in San Jose too. I forgot.
And even there was nothing like the Cow Palace, man, to go have those big concerts where it was just general admission all over the freaking place.
Those are great. I see.
And then Day on the Greens.
And you know what?
And-
That is what I think changed the tickets. I think that's what changes general admission. Once they started charging for seating, individual seating, that's when all the prices went through the roof.
Right. And then you gotta, to get a good seat anymore. Shit,
Yeah.
it would just be absolutely,
See, that's
like I remember when I saw
like it like
when I
this.
saw The Wall, and it was I had it. I was the first person to get them. They're playing in San Jose, and I told my wife, hey, I'm gonna take you to this concert, because we had seen Dark Side of the Moon, and that was probably the best sounding concert I've ever been to in my life. So we were really excited. So I made sure I was gonna get great seats. I was speed dialing, boom, and I was 10 o'clock hit. I was the first person on there. Okay, you're center. Okay, that's all I care. I'm in the center. I paid $250, and I ended up being in the back row behind the biggest power cord coming out of the sky, and I was so mad.
Yeah.
So that was the last time that I refused to buy a freaking ticket from, like, at the time when they went on sale.
Yeah, because
'Cause
then
then-
you got all the scalper sites, and that's where you get them.
Right. And then, and do you know that, dude, out here, there was a guy in Scottsdale that he invented the bot. The bot is a program that went in, and I guess it buys up all these tickets. Right when they go on sale, it is this thing that goes up and buys all these tickets online. And what it did, it bought up, at one point it bought up 80% of all ticket sales for, like, all these concerts. And so they would sell them back to, like, all these other sites that were selling. And that's how they're, I mean, it's just crazy. And then, anyway, back to the whole thing. Yeah, it's ruining everything, because, you want to have a seating. Seating has different pricing, and then it has more money. And now, here we are, just like...
Yeah, but it makes it
that's what I
unaffordable
loved
for
about-
everybody, especially in a time when that is what makes the artist money.
Right. And it's just...
Long time, I don't know. Well, I guess they couldn't make this much money if they did.
Right. But I mean, are they really getting that much more money? Like, sometimes when people we go on tour, they'll do a tour and goes, okay, this is our set price, and then they get everything else. The band is, because, like, say if a band comes in and he doesn't sell a lot of ticket sales, it doesn't matter to them, because they're getting paid set amount. Like, here, like $25,000 and we'll play.
Yep.
And now $25,000 isn't paying for, you know, everything, everybody down the line, the lighting crew, the stage crew, the union guys that have to do this and that, you know, it's just like setting up stage and your techs, and God, it's just, then all of a sudden you have absolutely no money. But them paying you a set amount, rather than giving you a percentage at the door, you know.
Yeah, it's, the whole thing is just
yeah, and these kids, I feel sorry for these kids now that they will not have what we had.
No, they'll never get to experience those kind of the small clubs. I mean, being able, well, no. I mean, that's why we were going to shows at 13 and 14, you know, because freaking it was affordable.
Right. I mean, we could go for, like, we can get in for $10.
I mean, I could hitch ride with you. Yeah, actually, yeah. You get a $10 ticket, hitch ride with you,
get
and I was
van,
in.
bitch.
Yeah, get in the van.
Get in the van. We're going to Ruthie's.
Pitching in another $5 for the,
but I'm
for
only
the keg
15.
cup.
I don't give a shit. Get your ass in the fucking van, you dick.
Pitch another $5 for the keg cup, and I'm good, you know?
Right.
That's a good night right there. $15.
Was it you or Polly that I had you guys? That's all. I gave you free beer. All you had to do was just pump the keg, you know, to keep the pressure on the fucking keg.
Could have been Polly too.
You fuckers. I know, Polly too. Hello, Polly. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I feel bad.
You know he's listening.
They're not gonna have. I mean, even how record producers are screwing over music, all these other venues. I mean, just everything. Everyone's got their fucking hand out, and the people that are actually doing all the work and making this are just getting totally fucking royally screwed. It's just bullshit.
Yes.
So anyway, goddamn, I gotta stop bitching. But it wouldn't be me. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, this is a question I asked Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder. If you could be a band other than metal or rock, what band, you can be either a band or band member. This is okay. What band or band person would you be?
I know, dude. I forgot what I was saying, and I totally thought that through yesterday.
I think it's kind of good that you forgot, because then
I totally thought that one through.
Well, no, because you know what you said? You said, like, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yeah, that's
right. But I
right.
said, no, it's no rock.
Yeah, but my other one, I remember the other one now.
Okay, I remember mine. I said, I kind of had two.
Yep.
My first one was Madonna. She in the 80s, look at how long her career has been. And I think she was really on top for a lot. And no, it's not because she had sex with all those guys. I don't want to care about that. But I just, I was one of those steel cone boobies. I don't know. But no, I just thought about it. It was like, wow, that she was really kind of on top in that era. And
that's a good one.
Yeah. So that was kind of mine I was thinking about. But see, you know what? This is so stupid, Scott, because you've had a whole day to fucking think about this. This is our second time doing this.
I would think, you know what?
Oh, I know you. I know exactly what you said.
Yeah, I said Ice Cube.
No, you said Frank Sinatra.
And then Sinatra, yeah, because I was
right.
like, yeah,
and my other one was Dre.
Yeah, and then,
right,
but yeah, my main one would be freaking Sinatra for sure.
No way. You know what it was? You know what was so funny about listening? I saw Tag today, the movie Tag. Really good flick. I think it was really funny. It was really cool. You know what it's all about?
No.
Like these guys from old school, they had a game of tag that they played only in the month of May. So in the month of May, they would play tag, and then the person at the end of the year, at like May 31st at midnight, when it turned to June, that person was it until May hit around the next year. And these guys have been playing it for 30 years.
Damn.
And they're grown men, and they'll just go out. But they made a movie about it, and it's like really kind of different and stuff like that. But we're watching that, and dude, Colors came out. The song, like, Colors. Yeah. Dude, so I was like, oh my God, this is badass. But yeah, they kind of remind me of our answers yesterday about, NWA and stuff. And there's Ice-T singing Colors today in the movie and shit. It was kind of cool.
I would love to get an interview with him.
Oh my god, I know. Like we were talking about, it's like, yeah, he lives in my town. He actually lives
into
literally,
him,
I
you'd be
think,
like,
like
hey.
a half a mile away from me.
Well, when you bump
Yeah, that's
into
his,
him,
that's his winter home. I think he lives out here. But yeah, I'm still waiting to see Coco down at Safeway, strolling down the aisles. Hey, Coco, how you doing? Oh, Jesus! Oh my God. No.
their assistant's probably doing
I
it.
think our next little thing we're gonna do here, we have the interview with Trevor from Black Dahlia Murders, and yeah, I think that is our next thing we're gonna check out, and we are going to do it. You want to do it right now?
Yeah, go for
You
it.
want to do it later?
Throw it in.
Cool. Okay. Here is Trevor. I can never say his last name, but here's Trevor from Black Dahlia Murders. Late.
Hey, this is Willard here with Mosh Mag. I'm here with Trevor. Trevor?
Yo, yo, hello everybody.
Yo, I love it. A few questions, man. So, how's the tour going on?
It's been killer, man. Absolutely killer.
Yeah.
The combined might of BDM and Whitechapel has been pretty huge.
I was just out there listening. The sound is absolutely incredible, and I just can't wait for you guys to be out there. It'd be badass. I cannot wait. Okay, so how did you all get started in the band?
Pretty typically, we were a bunch of nerds looking for some kind of outlet. I'd known Brian from like a previous band that, we just kind of like run into each other at shows and stuff like that. And yeah, in the early days of connecting on the internet, we put the band together. But we kind of had the idea that we wanted it to be more than just a local band from the get-go, but we weren't good yet, but we thought that way at least,
Yeah. It's interesting how you came about, you guys really making it, and just like from a demo, just kind of like how actually Testament Legacy did, just like bam, you have one little demo and it just catches like hellfire.
Yeah, that was cool, man. That was very cool.
That's cool.
It's amazing to still have Slagle behind us, you know what I mean, after all this time, and have his enthusiasm. But he saw something special there in us, you know what I mean, and that we were pretty hungry to get out there and tour. And that's exactly what we did.
Dude, you guys are like toured beasts. It's fucking badass. What would you all be doing if you don't think you were in the band?
Well, before like we got signed, I was thinking about going into journalism in metal. Was an English major in my real life, and I didn't really know what else to do because I, was so hard into it and wanted to do something that, was going to be applicable to my interests.
Right.
But I didn't want to be an English teacher. I definitely knew that. So when getting signed happened right at the right time, where I could just throw all my school away and run.
That's badass. That is so cool. That is really cool because like, just shit happens in all the right fucking times. That's fucking badass. What were you guys' influence when you guys just started making your own sound?
Well, it's definitely largely European, as you probably guess. At the Gates was definitely like the biggest influence. Carcass, Dark Tranquility, Darkane. So basically, like lots of Swedish sounds. We were really into that melodic tip, but we also liked the more aggressive stuff that was happening at the time. The brutal death metal was catching fire, and so lots of blast beats. We're like, well, we got to bring this kind of intensity and combine it with the melodic stuff. And so yeah, that was kind of like the blueprint that we've really stuck to. I think what I mean. We've tried to be that band that stays the course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fans know like, all right, new Black Dahlia, I'm in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, hopefully looked at like that.
Was there a lot of other bands sounding like you in your area?
No, it definitely wasn't a local thing. Like, there's a lot of bands look to the other older local bands and get influence from that, but there was nothing really like it going on around
cool.
us. You know what I mean? And I would say that there was a lot of like kind of metalcore bands that were getting more extreme. You know what I mean? And there were some Swedish influenced bands popping up around the U.S., but it wasn't really where we were from yet.
Yeah. That's badass. Okay. The band seems to have a reputation of people leaving the group, but on great terms. Why do you think that is?
Man, we just have a bond together, a friendship. We're out here celebrating victories, a lot of them, you know,
Right.
like we're very fortunate and things have been going so great for the band. But, you know, it's really just the grind of full-time camping that I
Right,
think wears people
right,
down.
right.
You know, we're sitting in a bus right now, and this is the plush end of it, you know.
Right.
And meanwhile, it's 100 degrees back here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
but you know what I mean. So it's really, and you know, I used to get bitter when we changed members in the early days. You know, like how could you do this?
Right.
But you know, like I get it. People's priorities change. You know, life is an interesting road.
But don't you, but my thing was like there was always people who were like, hey, I'm gonna leave, but hey, I wanna make sure you guys were good. Not a lot of people are that way.
See, that
that's
was
what's
Ryan,
so really cool.
Yeah, Ryan, he's the last one that left. Ryan Knight, the last lead player, and he was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna quit in a year and a half."
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So, and he selected Brandon, and you know, the wheels were in motion very quickly to make the most seamless transition we've ever had.
That is
you know?
that's what it really. I've always looked at you guys and was like, they must be great guys because you know, these guys are coming in.
Well,
and
that's
they,
you know, people looking at it the other way too. Like,
Oh,
there's so many people through the band. These guys must be total dicks.
but don't you think that you guys are tour guides? I mean, you guys really want to get out there and just really spread the love. I mean, that's how I kind of look at it.
Well,
Is
that's
that
good.
it?
I mean, we definitely have a busy schedule, and you can imagine the toll. you know?
Right. Okay, I don't know if you knew Nick Souza is. Nick Souza is Patriot. Okay, it's Steve Zetro.
Yeah,
okay,
Zetro, yeah.
So he's wanted me to ask you this question. Okay, his question is, do you guys purposely release your albums on odd years? For example, 2003, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, 17?
Well, it doesn't have any significance other than it just was a good time frame for a cycle where
Yeah.
you know, it seemed like people were ready for more, and we've been very prolific in we're trying to keep people's attention span, you know, in this era where they're shorter than ever, and the internet's just made people, you know, they have the attention span of a bug basically, you know. So
Right.
you know, with a new album comes new exciting tours, new artwork, new music, obviously. So it's like, it's kind of just worked, you know what I mean? So we've stuck with it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing really, you know, it's not like superstitious or anything more to
Okay.
it than that, really. You know,
So saying that, is there anything coming in 2019 then?
I would imagine so. I mean, there's talk about maybe pushing the album cycle a little bit longer this time because this has been like such a grand success, and
Right. Great album.
you know, it seems like it still has some gas, but we'll see. You know what I mean? But it would be weird for it to come out on an even year, but I think that we would survive. You know?
Right. There you go. Good. Okay. Well, there you go, Nick. Now you know. Okay, buddy. What was your favorite city that you guys hit during this tour that you think, or any tour that you guys would go, that's a badass city to go to?
We always have a good time in Atlanta. That was one of the best shows of this round too. New York was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
It was chaotic. Bodies were flying. I was smiling a lot.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Okay. Your documentaries on tour are epic. I mean, they really get everyone involved. Is there anything new coming from little tour doc?
No, I mean, we've been trying to do more live streaming on social media outlets, and I kind of feel like that in a way cock blocked the home DVD. You know, like the last one we didn't quite have the sales of the first one, and so you know, we're trying to still be in people's area, but that's going to be kind of the route I think that everyone is taking these days.
No, I love it. Yeah, I went back and I watched them over. Obviously, I was going to meet with you, but I was just like, wow, this is badass. These guys are just fucking really bamming it. It's just like
The first one especially, I think, is cool. It's a lot more fun than the second one.
Yeah, the home recording, and you know, you
Right.
guys have to. You know,
And it was like our first big tour in a bus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just, you know, it was
Warped
a
Tour
very,
and
very
all
fucking
that.
exciting time.
The Warped Tour. Yeah, wow. Are you guys still that wild, you think?
Yes and no. You know, people get drunk, people get trashed. but it's a little harder to recover anymore. I'm 37 now, so I get hung over like a boss.
You're just still a pup.
But but yeah, I mean, it gets worse exponentially every year, and it's been a long time since that first DVD, man. That was 2008, and so
I know. God, don't even say that, because I'm old as dirt, man. Do you guys ever have a band that you kind of refuse to kind of tour with anymore? Or do you even want to open that barrel?
Yeah, I kind of can't, I guess.
Okay. You know what?
After
politics, I said it, I was like, you know what? I
believe we said no to ICP's festival one time.
Oh.
And I don't know.
No more Warped Tour, And
Warped Tour's over, so we don't have to say no to that.
That's right. Okay. What are you listening to now?
The new Necrophobic record that came out this year was awesome. This brutal death band called MDMA, funny name but awesome record. Chemical Obliteration. Immense from Indonesia, they're awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm always got my nose in it, dude.
Yeah, that's good. If you can be in a band that's not metal, what band would that be, and what would you be playing?
Oh man, that's a good one.
What would you be singing?
I really love 80s music, and every time I listen to like good, quote unquote, good time music, I'm kind of jealous, because like, by the end of the set, you probably don't feel like a hamburger, like you've been ground into meat.
Right.
You're probably like, okay, oh, I got a little bit sweaty there. Wipe it off. Okay, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like a whole different thing.
Right.
But there's something kind of uniquely satisfying about the sadomasochistic nature of playing Olympic music. But yeah, maybe I would be in something super fucking corny like Wham or I would be fucking. Yeah, dude, I'm down with Wham for sure.
It sucked that I knew that lyric right there. Wow.
Oh man, everybody knows Wham. There's no way around it. You at least know Careless Whisper,
Oh no, man! You gonna sing that tonight?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the sax guy out there.
Yeah. I heard you're into retro games, like gaming.
Indeed.
Okay, what is your favorite console, and what games are you really into?
NES, the OG Nintendo, is my first love. It wasn't the first thing I played, but when you were a kid of my age, you had to have. It was like a status symbol. It was fucking everything.
Yeah.
It's all about Castlevania 2, Crystalis, the first Final Fantasy, first Dragon Warrior, Adventure Island 2. I still play it all the time. That's like my go-to.
Oh, really?
I like other stuff. I like new games too, but really, basically like PlayStation 1 and back is like my shit. I used to have an Intellivision when I was a kid.
Oh, I had that.
An Atari, the middle one, the 5200. That was awesome. I have a Sega Master System. I have a Dreamcast. All kinds of old shit.
You still got to say it.
I love it.
That is so cool. What's the most memorable show that you think you guys have played?
Well, every time I get asked this, my mind goes right to the first time at Wacken. And we were the first band on the main stage on the second day of the festival. And I was sick, fucking terrified. Like, is anyone going to be there? Or, if I was there, I'd be in my tent hungover. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I was like, oh, no one's going to be here.
Right.
But it was, a shit ton of people. Probably not the most we've played in front of, but close. And another time was at another outdoor festival, which was free in Colombia. So it was, very weird circumstance.
Right.
But, I mean, it was definitely the most scared I've been going into a show,
Right.
And
the nerves and
But
stuff.
once it started happening and, it was so exhilarating and it was like, at that moment you felt like, wow, like I'm seeing us reaching a bunch of new people. Like
Wow.
it's tangible at this moment. This is huge, so it's very cool.
Like they're knowing you and like, oh my God, they know me kind of deal?
Or, it better if they don't, you know what I mean? And they're there. That's
And then
how I
they're
look at
digging
it.
your
And
shit.
that's kind of like the nature of the festival, like trying to grab passersby or curious
Right.
parties or, whoever.
Whoever you want, man. Yeah, whoever wants it. Worst show ever?
Ooh, I know this one. I always say the same one too. Halloween in Augusta. God, several years back now. But we were just all too trashed to even be playing. The sound guy was blacked out, and he was like just hitting all the knobs, and it was just feedback everywhere. And we were playing like the Sex Pistols at their very worst. And like, oh God, I remember people in the crowd just looking at us like, are you guys fucking kidding me? Luckily, it was a very small show,
Right.
and I don't run into people from that. But when I do, I apologize to them like over. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry for that. Yeah. What do you say to bands out there now that are trying to make it? How to do it in this era?
Dude, good luck. It's harder than ever. But you know, I would say do it DIY for a while. Use outlets like Bandcamp. It's a great outlet there. You can have your music for sale. Give away your digital shit for free if you want. It's like a front for like a merch store, you know. Definitely a good place to start. And yeah, if you do get a deal, don't give up your merch. Dude, people do it all the time. Like it's I mean, everyone gets a bad record deal, but they're now like even worse than ever.
Right.
But seriously, watch out for your merch. I mean, that's like not our sole income, but it's a damn big part of what, you know, of us staying afloat. So
No, man. Hey, Trevor, man, that is it. Thanks for everything, man.
cool. Thanks for having me, man.
Fucking thanks. You ready? Hey, wait.
Dude, Trevor, thank you so much. That was so badass. Okay, this guy is exactly who he is when you see him, like all in the videos. I don't know if you guys have ever went and saw like a Black Dahlia Murder. You can go on YouTube and check out their like on tour videos. Absolutely hysterical. And these guys are exactly the way they are in real life. It's a great mentality. I can't believe these guys are playing metal at the rate that they are. They're so fun to fucking be around. I gave Trevor fucking some weed when he was here, and he was like so thankful. He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, dude." Yeah. Should I be saying that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, who gives a shit? I gave him weed.
Who cares?
Fucking
Legal
break.
here.
Right,
California, it's legal.
I know. Well, I'm not.
But,
Yeah, I am.
yeah.
Then I was, yeah.
There you go.
No, but I saw them at the press room here in at a great fucking club. It was so cool when Trevor sit there, and there was a nice sized pit going, and all of a sudden Trevor goes, "Let's get this fucker bigger," and all of a fucking sudden this thing just grew 4 fucking times.
That's awesome.
And I thought of you and fucking all my Bay Area peeps, man. When this pit start going, it totally reminded me of old school. Like,
Nice.
wow, this is what pits used to be and shit. Huge ass fucking pit. Sound was really great. Press room was a great venue, man. Really great venue. They have some great venues out here, man, and it's fucking and dive-ish in a way, but you
That's
know,
okay.
like, yeah, I don't mind that. But it's so weird. It's like, you know, you go to like this little dive thing, and like the menus on this video board, and they're like, what? Huh? Like, Jeez. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe put another coat of paint in the bathrooms, but shit, man. It was a great fucking place. Buddy Paul went with me, and fucking Chuck. Hey guys, what's up? The regular listeners. So,
Awesome.
But anyway, thanks Trevor, man, and fucking Black Dahlia
Yeah,
Murders
thank
for
you
doing
guys.
that.
Black Dahlia, you guys are awesome.
Dude, they fucking killed it. And I'm sorry we didn't get this interview out beforehand, but I hope you guys got to see them down there in Cali, man. They were at SAC, and then they were in Berkeley just on the 6th and I think the 7th or the 7th. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember dates anymore. Shoot. Okay. I think that is lined it up. Okay, what we're gonna do, we have one more thing that we're gonna do here. We're gonna try to do this every single episode, and we're gonna give you 5 albums that we've been listening to that week. Nothing new. If it's new, old, non-metal or whatever, it's just 5 things that we've really been listening to that week until the next episode. The next episode will give you the same thing. We're gonna go 1-to-1. This is what we did last time. I'm gonna say one. Scott's gonna say another, and then then we'll just be done. So my first one, Scott, was Judas Priest, "Sad Wings of Destiny."
Nice.
Absolutely. I can't say enough about this album. I don't know. It is not one of their harder Judas Priest albums, but man, just musically, it's just incredible. Yeah.
Even a little old school.
Yeah, you know what? There's a few old schools in here, so it's kind of cool. And I'm very interested in this one thing Scott has that I kind of turned him on, and now he's a super freak on it. But go ahead.
Yeah, that'd be a Power Trip.
Yeah, Power Trip.
I'm just got hooked on it. I'm cleaning the house. I throw it on. That opening Fired 08 to 14 album is freaking awesome. I'm like, I totally rock out to it while I'm cleaning the house. It's old school to me. It's got an old school feel. I swear that band could fit right into Dublin.
Oh, I know.
Just me out.
Exactly. Especially the drummer having that attitude.
I'm like, those guys could fit right into Dublin.
The drummer, the Power Trip drummer's having a power trip. Yeah. I don't know if you guys really realized that. Long story, but short version. I was up taking pictures of the drummer at a concert. They were opening for Exodus. I went up there and I just went to get 3 shots of him playing the drums, and he looked at me and goes, "Get the fuck off the stage." And I was like, okay, I'm out. Shit. You know? And I'm like sneaking up there anyway. I don't want to be seen. I just want to get a shot of the drummer. Dude, I feel bad for drummers. I'm just trying to give you some exposure and shit. Yeah, it was a really that's why they were our number one, man. That band was our number one album of Mosh Mag's 2017. So that was pretty good. Cool. Also, I just want to tell you why we're talking about Power Trip. I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I'm going to be posting images from the Power Trip show and the Obituary show that were just here. And then I have other images going to come up too about the Black Dahlia murder with Whitechapel. I'm going to be posting those pretty soon. And then I also got Butcher Babies that I have. Those images going to come up too. And some other side bands and stuff like that.
And you'll be posting all that at moshmag.com, right?
Yeah, moshmag.com, guys. So my other band that I pick is Dustbolt. Dustbolt, and their Dustbolt Mass Confusion. That's their newest album. Great fucking band. They're out of Germany. I saw these guys open for Power Trip just a few weeks ago, and just been totally stuck on this band. Great band. And that's one of the ones I'm doing now. Okay, Scott, what you got?
I got Harm's Way. Posthumans, the album I've been listening to this week. You know, Shane, singer for Lowlife, got me into that one. He put some stuff on some Spotify stuff on my phone one day, and I've been going through some other stuff, just picking up some new things, you know. And this Harm's Way was pretty cool, and I've been rocking it, man. I like it.
Yeah, I have it written down. I got to check that out. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you see, that's what I love about our genre, man. There's just so much you can go. Like, you know.
There's so many bands out there.
Right. And so, God, it's just really, really trip. My next one is Black Dahlia Murder, obviously. The new the Night Bringer, I don't know fucking what it is. It's the new fucking Black Dahlia Murder fucking shit. Great fucking album. Love this shit. God, I just really love this band now. Isn't it weird that when you finally hear, you know, I've been hearing Black Dahlia Murder forever, but when you finally get to know them, the people, or you kind of seen them in action or seen like a video of them, how you look into that band is a lot different. Yeah. It's kind of a trip. Your next pick, sire?
Body Count.
There you go.
Bloodlust.
Speaking of,
can't get enough of it. Actually, I've been listening to that and the old Body Count stuff too from the first album, so
yeah,
pretty good.
God, remember that when that came out? That was so, you know, Cop Killer.
Oh yeah,
Cop Killer, better you than me.
There goes the neighborhood.
I know.
KKK bitch.
I remember when I got that, and then they stopped selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God. And I remember it was a cassette, and my cassette player was eating shit
Oh,
in
no.
my car, and I refused to put that in the car because I thought it was like I can never get it back. I can never get it back. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Yeah.
I'm trying to get those. on cassette. Jeez.
My next one is Testament to Legacy.
Nice. Bringing it back.
Can you go back with a classic when you can go back and hear them? But I love this one because it's an older version where they have part of Zet in there singing a couple of songs.
Dude, have you heard that First Strike is Deadly? Or Second Strike is Deadly? That
Right.
album with yeah, speaking of Paul, I know I owe you one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy that for Paul for his birthday or something. I'm just going to surprise him one day. I borrowed that from him and I lost it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't even think he listened to it like twice or some shit.
Oh my god.
I feel so bad for that.
Maybe that's why you're not talking to him.
Yeah, that's why he's like, you know what? Oh, no, Paul, we're so cool. But it's just like, damn it.
Fuck you guys. Oh my god. You know what? It kind of reminds me of Dave Hunt, man. I'm sorry, we're talking about guys you guys don't even know, but I took his Queensryche Operation Mindcrime, and I already had one. And I don't know why. I love that album so bad, and I don't know why I took it. I was like, why do you do like, oh my god. And he blamed me for years. Like, I know you took it, Willard. I'm like, why would I take it? I already got one. And I used to put on the tabs because I didn't want anybody stealing mine. Remember, because they were see-through at the time. And I would put these little puffy paint, these little pink little puffy paint at the tops. You know, like where you could record over it, like if you tape over them.
Yeah.
And I would put puffy paint in because then you can't get the puffy paint out. So everyone knew it was mine. Yeah. So I immediately grabbed his and I put puffy paint in the fucking top.
Goodness.
Yeah. Oh my god. So Dave, I did steal it. I'm so fucking dude. Yeah, I think I've lost sleep because of that.
Yeah.
I just really start thinking about that chick.
And we just lost a listener. Thanks.
What
Sorry,
the
Dave.
fuck, dude? Dave, I love you. You know, I'm sorry. You lost the listener.
He's like, fuck Lauren.
But I'm apologizing.
Yeah. He's like, that's it.
Okay, my last pick is Obituary, the self-entitled Obituary that just came out. You know, they're from like, you know, the 80s, but you know, one of the original death metal bands
In Florida.
around.
Yeah.
God, I love these guys. Really great band, really great people, and yeah, I always keep them on my list of albums I listen to at least once or twice a month. So that's mine.
Yeah, my last one is, of course, it's going to be the one that I will be interviewing next month, and that's OTEP.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Generation Doom a lot more than anything else, but I have them on Shuffle Play on my Spotify.
Yeah.
But I've been rocking a lot of the Generation Doom. Yeah, I can't wait to do that interview. That's going to be fun.
That's in August. That's going to be in SAC. When is that?
It's
date?
at
Is
the
it
Holy
August 16th?
Diver. I think it's the 14th. It's like a Wednesday. I'd have to look at the dates.
I don't know.
Well, as
We're
that
gonna
gets
get
closer,
that.
yeah.
We've got to nail that down.
Yeah, once that gets closer, we'll let you know on that for sure. And
Yeah.
how that works out. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I
You
guess.
guys- hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if you guys ever see us at a gig, come and say hi to us and all that shit. When we finally replenish our
Shirts.
shirts and shit,
stickers.
and that, yeah, we're gonna be giving things out to people that come up and give us a secret word that we have put down on our podcast. So if you come and see us, you know, maybe like, hey, slap Scott aside the head when you see him, and I'll give you a shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, throw him in the pit, you know, yeah.
Nice.
You know what I want to do, Scott? We gotta get a goddamn, I want to get a cam and give it like a pit cam, yeah.
Dude, I just
a mosh
bought
pit cam.
this thing's smaller than a,
Oh, wow. It's a cube, right?
yeah. It's
Right,
smaller
wow.
than a, what do you call it? From my mom's house, I gotta hide it in the plant. That's another situation.
Oh.
Well, we're going to take it. But yeah,
Oh.
we have to do a pit cam. I think that would be awesome.
That would be really cool. And just give some weirdo, you know, drunk weirdo.
It's gotta be somebody not too drunk. Somebody who can handle it. Would just be like,
No,
crash
you know,
in the pit.
no, because
Just
they have
keep it flying.
hats. Oh, you kind of want him stumbling and
Yeah.
shit and getting. I wonder what the guy that gets his ass beat for being a dirt bag.
Well, eventually those guys will go down. I don't give a shit how big they are. They're like,
I know, but I just want to say, dude, I want to. Can you watch us in there watching this guy? Like he's got our camera on his head, and we're like, oh god, hope the guy doesn't get fucking,
Yeah.
Don't lose my kick cam. I don't care if you get your chick to kick out of you, but don't lose our camera. Shit, what the fuck? Oh man. Okay, man. I think that is it. I just want to say thanks again to Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder. You guys, and dude, that was a great. And to all his PR firms and PR people and shit that gave us this opportunity to interview him, that was really good. I thank you guys again. And Scott's got all the numbers, baby.
There
What
you
you
go.
got,
So,
man?
hey, check us out, man, at moshmag.com if you're on the net. On Facebook, we're Mosh Mag Podcast. Or you can just Google, or actually just search the Facebook, Mosh Mag. And on all the voice activated devices, just ask it to play Mosh Mag Podcast and we will play. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're everywhere you can get your music. Listen to us. And you guys, when you're out there and you listen to us on Spotify and all these other things, smash the like button for us. Follow us.
Can you just it's so simple. Just go. I like it.
Yeah.
I
Like
it.
and
I'm gonna
follow.
do this.
Doesn't cost a penny.
Yeah, and follow us and
Listen
speak to us and talk to us and email us.
Yeah, we would like your input.
Yeah, totally. You guys want to hear something? Want us to bitch about something? Go right ahead.
Email
Give
us at
some-
moshmag666@gmail.com.
666. I got it, right?
There you go.
Hey guys, thanks for everything, and
Thanks for listening.
until number 22. Later.
Peace.
Peace.